What's going on, guys? New video, new day. It's extremely cold outside. So, we got this. She's pretty. Video's about to be up for this one. Sorry again for not uploading, and thank you for everybody who watched my videos, dude. We're at 80,000 views almost 200 subscribers. This is... Last year, I had like 2 subscribers. Not even joking, like 2 or 3. And they were both my mom. No, I'm just playing. But more kids jokes. It's just really cool seeing the channel grow, seeing people comment on my videos, helping people out with some of my horrible tutorial videos. They're okay. So, what happened with the daily driver build? Not a big deal, but it is. We bought Omar bought a $380 motor. Partly my fault because I couldn't find anything cheaper, but it came with like a 30-day warranty, and I thought it was once it's in the car, but apparently it was once the motor was bought, you have 30 days. They're like, oh, you could put 1,000,000 miles on it. Complete assholes. I'm gonna get the paper or whatever, and I'm gonna put them on blast for screwing over my boy. It knocked when it first started up. I thought maybe it was just building oil pressure. That knock came back strong. Really strong. Not a big deal, once again. He's just out of $380 and we're fucking pissed. So he went and bought a transmission from them, and I told him to go turn that shit, and don't even mess with them. Dude, you should have seen the caked up clutch dust that was in that trans. It's okay. Shit happens. So, I got this motor. Garage is a mess right now, sorry. But I got this motor. This is the one he gave me. And it's got... Let me show you guys. So, cylinder 1, you can actually lift it up and down. So, whenever I turn the motor, and I bring the piston up, and I bring the motor back down, this piston doesn't even move for a second. And then once it starts moving, you can push the cylinder down. You can push the cylinder down, and yeah. So we're thinking just rod knock. So I'm gonna pull this crank. I already got the head pulled off. Here's the head. Cams are over here. This took me about an hour fighting with the cams, getting them out. They do not like to be taken out of their home. But yeah, they're there. So I'm gonna ask him if he wants to do a new head or if we're just machining this one. And we are gonna do a, complete rebuild, timing chain, oil pump, pistons, rings, and rod bearings. And I'm getting them all machined to one spec so he could just order 4 bearings. We don't have to, mess around with it. I'm going to do the rear main seal. Depending on if the kit that he orders comes with it. He's still trying to figure out pistons and rods. It's really complicated ordering stuff off of eBay, especially when you have no idea what you're getting. Now, if you look on each one of these cylinders, you see that white spot? That's from his old intake or injector. Something was making it run lean. It could have been the fuel pump, but I'm pretty sure that's it running lean. The cylinder walls actually look really good after I clean them up. That's all the carbon buildup from the pistons, And the head gasket was blown. You can actually see where the oil had leaked through. It's okay, here's the gasket. It looks like the guy he bought it from did like a half-ass head gasket job. Timing chain was tight and everything, but it just gave out. So we're rebuilding this one. There's a hole in the block. It did shoot a rod out. It was running on 3 rods. So that's what's going on with this. Not a big deal. I keep saying that because we take care of everything. If you're going to pay us to do a job, we're going to make sure you're taken care of. I'm not even charging him to pull the motor out. I'm just charging him labor to rebuild this. I was going to charge him to put another transmission in because it's a huge pain. But I think what I'm going to do is just whatever money he was going to give me for the transmission job, I'm just going to count it as the motor rebuild and reinstalling everything. I don't know. I don't want him to spend any more money. I feel so bad. The car ran fine for a week or two. He only got like 1,000 miles out of it. Just wasn't really fair on his part. Clutch held up. Transmission's about to crap out finally. It's okay. We already knew these problems about the transmission. So I need to find him a transmission, which we already knew, and we already found one, but we're not getting it from those guys, especially with the play. And like you could, I don't know, it's complicated, guys. There's so much to go into. It'd take me 30-40 minutes to talk about it. So with this engine, we're getting the cylinders honed, we're getting the crank honed, you know, just everything, you know, bare minimum that we can get done for the money. It's gonna be like $40 to hone the cylinders, $85 for the crank, and $100 for the head. I'm still talking to him if he's gonna get a new head or not, because that one has been machined. I don't want to go in, you know, a little too close to the cylinders, make it an interference motor, and the timing chain gets some slack and valves hit pistons. That's just not a good thing. So we're gonna get this thing taken to a machine shop. We're going to Jeff's Truck and Tractor Supply again. Really like those guys. They did a great job lightening my flywheel, because you know it's hard to find parts for Ultimas, especially race parts. For them to hook it up, you know, and do it for the price, it was like, I think I paid $35 or something. It was so cheap. You know, a new flywheel was, especially like an Exetti one that was that light, was in the $200 or $300s. So doing everything on a budget's kind of become a thing around here because we're pretty broke. But, you know, we get stuff done. This car it's got to be reliable for him. I'm not going to make him go. I mean, if it causes a problem again, I'm going to get it running and let him just sell it. But he already paid the money for it. He already got some miles out of it. I don't know what happened with this build, whatever the guy did, but it's cool. It's not a big deal. And I think that's pretty much it. Transmission, the clutch, and the flywheel, everything was good. I know a bolt broke in the flywheel for the holds to the pressure plate on for the disc. It was one of the side ones, not a big deal. I was already going to take that out when we did his transmission. It was more of, you know, just ride on it for now. Yeah, I resurfaced the flywheel myself to try to save him some money, and it worked. It definitely looked brand new. There was no scoring anymore, and that's how the Haynes manual says to do it. So I'm just going to go off the Haynes manual, especially for this build. They say to machine the crank, and that's it. They just say machine the crank and the head, and, you know, they don't even say to machine the cylinders. They say to take a bottle hone to it, and I know it's resurfacing, but it just seems really, really ghetto. I mean, come on. So that's pretty much what's going on with Omar's car. We're actually about to pull it in here now that Shauna's car runs and drives. It's really nice. We have a few more problems with it, but the video, you know, the whole series for her car is about to come up, and that's going to include like painting it, what's going on with it, where it came from, how long has it been sitting, what year is it, how many miles are on it. Like, this is going to be how to detail a car from, you know, whatever year it was. You know, I'm keeping it a secret right now. It's beautiful. So that's pretty much it. You know, my boy's got the other 300 that the other guy, the same guy sold both cars. That gold 300 ZX that you see in the live streams, that's my friend's car. And I accidentally didn't record some stuff because we were just, you know, moving, talking, and we ended up pulling most of it apart. So I'm going to go back over there. We're doing some really cool stuff with that. He ordered a bunch of awesome stuff, which you can see in the live stream. He's a really nice guy, longtime friend. You know, I try to stick with the people that I've known. Because, I mean, most of my friends that I hang out with are good people. Some of them do some really dumb shit. And you know which ones I'm talking about if you're watching this video. But, I mean, that's pretty much it. Oh, my silver car. It's been out of commission since I blew my diff, but I'm going to look in Omar's old transmission and see if I can maybe salvage the actual gear off the diff, the center gear, because the teeth for everything else look fine. It just looks like the diff just stripped. So hopefully I can. If not, I'm going to go to a junkyard. Not a big deal. They're like $15 for a junkyard transmission with no warranty. If you do get a warranty, they charge you like $75. Or I could do Boosted Boy style and literally pull the gear sets out of the transmission in the junkyard, and they might do it for like $10. So that's what's going on with that. Hopefully it will be good. He might do high compression pistons. I don't know yet. It's whatever comes up cheapest. You know, he wants the car to be fast and fun, but at least be reliable. And one way of doing that is, like, you can machine the head to get a little bit more compression. You can do taller pistons. It's kind of a ghetto way of building compression. He's got the good cams. These cams, they're beautiful. Look at these things. So his cams look good. I haven't tested valve springs or anything. Like I said, we got to talk to him about the head. But that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to end the video here for this. I didn't really record pulling the head off because, you know, it's pretty simple. But yeah. So that's what's going on. I hope you guys, you know, keep watching. You know, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. It's just nice knowing people are out there that actually watch my videos. So, I guess I'll keep you guys informed on what's going on, and hopefully this will be done quick because it's already been sitting here for a week or two, and I know he wants his car back. So I guess I'll get some videos of it going to the machine shop and what it looks like afterwards. And as always, you know, like and subscribe. Come on, you know, it's free. It's free. This ain't Twitch, you know. I stream on Twitch, but you know, it's free. You know, you don't have to pay that $5. So yeah, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later.